Hi once again, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite girl, Sapphire Glow. Yes, so if you're seeing this beautiful face for the first time, my name is Sapphire Glow. You're highly welcome to my channel. Please do me well by subscribing. Click on that red sign that says subscribe and also the bell notification. You're going to be the first to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Yeah, please do that right now. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you guys to do that. Subscribe to your girl. Subscribe to this girl. Don't you like my face? Yeah. So guys, yeah, you're highly welcome. Like I said, I really appreciate you stopping by. Okay, and to my old subscribers, thank you guys for always stopping by. I love you all. I love you from the bottom of my heart. I love you. I love you. I love you. Yes guys, today we're back with another video, and in today's video I want to be sharing tips on how you can save money no matter how little it is, for you to be able to accomplish that goal that you want, like that vacation that you're planning on going, that that, oh God, how am I going to get this vacation without robbing a bank? How am I going to go for this vacation without robbing a bank? And I want to send money home to my families. I don't have enough cash and all that. You could be amazed on how much you can save on those tips that I'm going to share with you guys. I have some brilliant tips to help you, some brilliant ideas to help you save money, because we need this money. So when we get this money, we don't just need to spend it anyhow. So that's why I'm right here in front of you guys. I'm going to be sharing those tips that I know. These are tips that are also helping me in my own little way. So I'm just here to come share it with you. Do you understand? Our finances are so much important for us. Do you understand? All it takes is just for us to start up this habit and see how our finances are going to go. Yes guys, you heard me. So without talking too much, let's just go into those tips that I have. Number one thing we're going to be looking at is for you to stop smoking. You guys can see how little that is, but it's something so powerful that affects our account, our finances all the time. If you're a chain smoker, or if you're a smoker of any sort, it's high time you stop smoking. Why I'm saying that is because the money you invest in cigarettes, by the time you look at it and the time you calculate it, you know that you're spending a whole lot on that. Do you understand? Let's assume that you're buying cigarettes every day. Like in France here, I'm going to take France as an example. You buy a pack of cigarettes for 10 euros. Do you know how much 10 euros is? 10 euros is a whole lot of money. When you're a smoker in France, just know that you're spending so much on your finances, which could be saved for you to achieve what you want to do, better thing that you want to do in the future, or that you have plans for the year. You buy cigarette for 10 euros. Let's assume you're buying one pack of cigarette every day, and we have 7 days in a week. That's 70 euros that you're spending on cigarettes. That is even harmful to your own body, harmful to your heart, is harmful to your kidney. Do you understand? So if you could just be able to stop smoking, try for you to stop smoking, you would know the amount that you are going to be saving on cigarette. You buy cigarette one pack every day for 10 euros. That's 70 euros per week, and in a month you have 4 weeks in a month. That means you're spending 280 euros on cigarettes. That's a whole lot of money. If you look at it, it's a whole lot of money that could help you to achieve your plans later on in the future, like for you to go for that vacation, like I said, for you to send money if you have families, like if you're from Africa, you have to send money home, for them to do things, for feeding and all that. So you can imagine how much you're going to be saving in a month, just for you to stop smoking. So it's a good thing for you to quit smoking. If you're a smoker, try as much as possible for you to quit smoking. So that's number one tip for you to be able to save money. And then the next one we're going to be talking about is for you to unsubscribe from so many apps that you already subscribe to. Like what I'm talking about is like when you're subscribed to gyms. Some people, okay, not most people, some people are subscribed to gym. to gym, you're subscribed to Netflix, you're subscribed to so many things that you don't necessarily need. Do you understand? So it's high time for you to go to those places and unsubscribe from them. Do you understand? A lot of people subscribe to gym. Let's take gym for example. You subscribe to gym that you don't even use. Some can't even remember when they did this subscription because it's been so long. So these owners of the gym, they just keep collecting money because you subscribe for like 1 year, 2 years, and if you don't go at the end of even that 1 year, that means you automatically get subscribed again for the next year. So people just forget that they've been subscribed to some of these things that they don't really need. So it's high time for you to go over to them and negotiate on how you're going to stop it, maybe after 1 year or after the certain time that you people agreed on. Do you understand? So it's better you unsubscribe from gym if you're not using that gym. If you're not a regular user of the gym house, there's no need for you to subscribe for it. That money that they're collecting every month can be saved and can be used for something useful. Do you understand? Don't subscribe from Netflix that you're paying, some apps that you're paying, some application that you're paying. Unsubscribe from them, especially for those ones that are subscribed to Netflix. Let's take for instance, you're not always in the house. You go to work every day. You come back at night, you're tired, you just eat and you go to bed. You're not using those apps. Why don't you just unsubscribe from them? Because that's another way that your money is going. You're wasting money on all those apps, on all those subscriptions that you did. So make sure you try to unsubscribe from every unnecessary subscription that you did. It saves a lot of money. Yeah. So the third one we're going to move over to is for you to make a shopping list when you're going shopping for your groceries. Do you understand? Don't leave the house without you making a comparative list of what you want to buy. And those things that you're going to list out must be the things that you need, not what you want. Let it be the things that you need in the house for the week or for the month or whatever that you want to do. It depends on how you do your shopping. So before you leave the house, make sure you have a list of the things that you want to buy. It saves you the stress, or it saves you unnecessary buying in the supermarket. Let's say for instance you didn't do a list before going out to the supermarket, you find out that you end up going to the supermarket to make your grocery shopping and you end up buying things that you don't have, things that you don't necessarily need, because you see it, you just want to buy it. Do you understand? This happens most of the time when you don't have a list that you took to the supermarket to buy what you need. And always make sure that when you get to the supermarket, you have to look for, because there's some section in the supermarket where they have things that are very cheap. Most people don't know about this. Do you understand? Most people don't know about this. Look for those cheap section and buy those things. Go for the cheaper rate, cheaper things. Like some people, okay, it's not everybody that eats things that are cheap. Some people, they spend their money on bio product. Do you understand? Okay, there are some ways that you can make a balance of those things. Okay, the things that that are necessary for you, that you really need, that are necessary for you in the supermarket, like those bio products, you have to buy them. And then the normal products that you want to buy, you can just go to those cheap, very cheap places, cheap section in the store to buy those cheap ones. And always make sure you look for things that are on sales. Most things that are on sales in the supermarket are not always bad. Do you understand? You could buy those ones also. It saves you money. Do you understand? So by the time you calculate how much you have saved going on that shopping, you will see that it's a whole lot of money. Though it's small, but it's still, something. It's still helping you save something out of your finances. Do you understand? So talk about is for you to know how not to use your credit card to pay for things. Do you understand? Make sure you pay cash when you go out. When you make shopping, when you do anything, make sure you pay cash. When you don't use your debit card or when you don't use your credit card to buy things, it saves you a whole lot of money. Okay, let's take for instance now, I just go on my laptop, I open my, let's take for instance, women will like to shop. We have so many sites that will go to shop. Let's say for women, we go to Zara, we'll go to Shein, we'll go to a whole lot of sites like that. We go to AliExpress, we go to Amazon, we just keep buying and buying and buying, all because we have a credit card that we're just going to slot in the number and then the money is taken out from your account. When you have a debit card and you're not someone that can control yourself, you end up spending and buying things that are not necessary. You just buy things that you want, you don't buy things that are necessary. You find out that before you spent like €200. Why? Because you're not paying cash. Do you understand? You just slot in your card number and they get their money off from that card. You just buy things and you just put it in the house, things that you don't need. And by the time you have those things, and by the time you look at your account, you say that, what did I buy? Why did I even buy this? You start blaming yourself, but at that time it's too late. You've already spent that money. So I would advise that you always go with cash. Do you understand? By going with the cash, it helps you, it helps you to control the way you spend money. Do you understand? Because when you look at cash, it happens to me most times. When you look at your cash in your wallet, if it's going to help you, it saves a whole lot of money. So that's another one. So that's the number 4 thing I'm going to talk about. And then we'll move over to the number 5 thing. Another tip I'm going to try to tell you guys is for you guys to learn not to eat outside. Yes, learn not to eat outside is going to be our number 5 tips. Why we are talking about you not eating outside all the time, it's not as if you don't have to eat outside when once in a while you have to eat outside, but don't make it a regular habit that you have to eat outside. Some people don't even know how to cook because all they do know is go out and eat. Let's go for lunch, let's go for dinner, let's go for breakfast. It's not a good thing. But at the end of the day, you're wasting a whole lot of money that you're supposed to be saving. Do you understand? Learn to cook in your house. Learn to prepare food in your house. Prep meal in your house. Cook, put in the fridge, so that when you come back from work, you can just easily go to your fridge, take out whichever food you want, you eat. But the fact that when you don't do these things like cook and put in the house, it makes you go to the restaurant all the time. Do you understand? You want to eat fast food, I don't have anything in the house, let me quickly buy this, let me quickly order for pizza, let me quickly order for shawarma, let me quickly order for tacos, let me go to the restaurant. You go to Chinese restaurant, Italian restaurant, this restaurant. You understand? You end up spending a whole lot of money that's you're supposed to be saving. Do you understand? So learn how to cook in your house. Do not eat out all the time. Just like I said, you can eat out once in a blue moon. Do you understand? Eat in your house. Learn to cook in your house. Don't form an habit of eating outside all the time. You're wasting money that you're supposed to be saving for that vacation, for important things. Maybe you're building a house, you're trying to build a house, you're trying to buy a land, you're trying to pay for that for that house that you're buying, for a whole lot of other important things. So all this pieces of money can be accumulated to do something important for you. So learn not to eat outside. It's a small thing, but it's also a big thing. Because by the time you go out to eat outside, you're spending let's say you take for instance, you go to Italian restaurant, you go to European restaurant, you're spending, before you know, you're spent like 50 euro eating one plate of food. That 50 euro can buy a lot for you for a week in your house, if you know what I mean. That's what I mean by learn not to be eating outside all the time. That's another tip. So the next story we're going to talk about, let's talk about you cutting down on electricity. Do you understand? It will amaze you to know that electricity in your house can be cut down. How are you going to do that? Okay, one, you have to know with your electricity company, you have to know, it's just a common knowledge safe that you have to know the peak hours of the when electricity goes up. Like if you have to wash in your house, make sure you wash at off-peak hours. Like what I mean by peak hours is between the afternoon 12 o'clock to like 3 o'clock is the peak hours. When you wash during those times, you're going to pay more for electricity. So it's best for you to wash at night. You save cost on electricity. Do you understand? You wash at night. You use your your dishwasher at night. You wash your clothes at night. Even the littlest thing, if there's any English like that, the most little thing in your house, like you don't make sure you always unplug your devices from the socket. Like I'm talking about your charger. Always make sure you take out your charger from the socket. Do you understand? A lot of people don't know about this. The tiniest amount of electricity could be saved by you just taking out your plug off from the socket. Do you understand? Because when you leave it there overnight, you tend to it tends to suck electricity. So by the time you keep taking out all your plugs. You unplug all your chargers, and even your TV, you can unplug it when you're going to sleep. Do you understand? Because the more you leave them inside the socket, it's taking the tiniest amount of electricity that you could save, the money that you could save. And at the end of the year, you when they bring your bills, you will see how much you can save. Even if it's as low as 10 euros, even if it's as low as 15, 20 euros, it's still something. Do you understand? They're trying to save cost. You're trying to save. You're forming a habit of savings. You understand? So make sure you unplug your chargers, unplug your TV when you're going to sleep. If you have to charge your phone, charge your phone. Make sure your phone, your laptop is fully charged before you go to sleep. Do you understand? And then, because when you leave it, when you charge, when you're sleeping, you tend to use a whole lot of electricity, because sometimes you sleep for 8 hours, 10 hours. By the time you wake up, you've been charging since that time that you slept till the time you woke up. It's taking out power. It's taking out electricity power. So the best thing for you to do is make sure you always, unplug your chargers off from the socket. Put off your lights where you're not staying in your house. Make sure you turn off the light. Do you understand? It saves power. And always learn not to waste water in your house, especially in Europe. You don't waste water, because the more you use water, the more you're paying. The more you use water, especially when you have kids, they like to waste water. Always make sure you don't waste water in your house. It saves a whole lot on energy. It saves a whole lot for you at the end of the year when they bring back money for you. And another one we're going to talk about is you not using your car always. Do you understand? Not using your car always. And you have to know where they sell cheap gas, cheap fuel. Do you understand? Use your phone and check the cheapest gas station around you. Do you understand? There are some gas stations that are cheaper than some. So use your app to find out those gas stations. You could be amazed on how much you are saving by doing so. And another tip is for you to not always use your car when it's not necessary for you to use your car. Do you understand? There are some places now the transportation is cheaper than when you use your car to go. So some places that are not much important, are not very important for you to go to, like you could just join the public transport. You save your car, save the fuel for maybe when you have to, you have somewhere you have to go in a hurry. Then you can use your car to go. You're saving cost on buying fuel, on buying gas unnecessarily. Take the public transport sometimes, and sometimes you could even learn how to ride the bike. Do you understand? You can ride the bike to wherever you're going to. It even saves you from spending money on gas. It helps you to reduce weight. It helps you to keep healthy when you can ride the bike. It helps you to when you can ride the bike, it helps you to reduce weight, to keep healthy. And if it's somewhere you have to go to that you can walk, you can also walk. You're keeping yourself healthy, and at the same time you're saving money on fuel. You understand, the unnecessary driving and all that. You understand what I mean? So those are tips that you can also just cultivate in your life that could help you with your finances. You have to buy things from the thrift shop. Learn to buy things from the second-hand shop, the thrift shop. It's not as if people that go to the thrift shops are poor, and it's not everybody that goes to the thrift shop that's people that go to the thrift shop generally, it's not as if they're poor, but sometimes you just have to maximize cost. You understand? You're spending. Do you understand? We don't want to spend so much on things that we know that we can get from the second-hand shop at a cheaper rate. Do you understand? People that go to second-hand shop are trying to save money. I'm one of them. I go to the second-hand shop a lot. I buy things from a lot of things from the second-hand shop that when you see them, you won't even imagine that these things are bought from the second-hand shop. You understand? Second-hand shop doesn't mean that the things are spoiled. No, sometimes it's just that it was pre-owned by some people that don't want these stuffs anymore. Do you understand? They don't have need for it anymore. Do you understand? So they just give it out to the second-hand shop, and there's second-hand shop in turn sells it for customers that come in to buy. It's not as if those things are special. Sometimes you go to the second-hand shop and you see designer stuff amongst the things that they're selling. Things with label you can buy from the second-hand shop. You can go to the second-hand shop, you can buy furnitures for your house, you can buy clothing, you can buy shoes, you can buy anything you can buy from the second-hand shop. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are poor or something. They're just trying to save cost, like I said. You understand? You don't need to buy brand new things all the time, when you know that you can always get those things from the second-hand shop, good stuff, good new stuff from the second-hand shop you can get. So it's good for you to go to the learn how to shop from the second-hand shop so you can save money. You understand? Learn how to shop from the second-hand shop. Just learn it. You'll be amazed at how much you're saving, especially when you're the type that likes to buy things from the second-hand shop and save a whole lot of money. Okay, so if you guys can follow these tips that I just made mention of, it will be a good thing. You know, we can all go for that vacation, we can all build that house that we want, we can all, you know, buy that dream car, we can all visit our families in, you know, wherever we want to go to, and all that and all that. A lot of good stuff that we can do with those money that we can save. Do you understand? So if you have any other tip that you want to, like, you know, that I didn't mention here, and some tips that you know on how to save money, you can just put it down at the comment section. Let's share our ideas, you know, on how to save money. So guys, this is the end of the video. We've come to the end of this video, and I hope you guys really enjoyed listening to what I have to say. And yeah, thanks for stopping by, and I'll definitely see you all on the next video. For now, it's have a wonderful day, and bye from me to you till I come your way again. Bye.